Today's horoscope, Gemini, April 22, 2022. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money, and compatibility with other signs. With the moon in your solar 8th house today and tomorrow, it's a good time for observation and strategy. You have a stronger feeling for your priorities, yet you're also in touch with your need for emotional replenishment. The connections you make today can be rousing. It's both appropriate and beneficial to explore what's on the inside, and your own desires become clearer. You're in a great position to synthesize recent experiences into something meaningful. You may very well get in touch with ambitions related to career or long-term goals. Your love horoscope. If your emotions are more intense than usual, they will only continue to intensify under today's supercharged astrological transits. There's nothing wrong with sitting with yourself and reflecting on your feelings. On the contrary, this is highly suggested when the moon journeys through your intimate 8th house of mergers, shared resources, joint collaborations, and soulmate connections. Single or taken, you're being called to take a closer look at the foundation of your exchanges. The moon will also harmonize with Mars, which adds a little something extra to the dynamic, but there's no need to assert your will or passive-aggressively respond. Your career horoscope. How do you feel about making an intuitive move in your career? As a Mercury-ruled air sign, you tend to be extremely logical. You may prefer a head-over-heart approach to making decisions. However, the moon in Capricorn sextiles Mars in Pisces, encouraging you to intuitively decide upon your next move to financially and professionally transform. You may be considering an investment, sale, or merger that could bring you closer to your goals. As you think about what to do, pay attention to your initial gut feeling. Your intuition can tell you what you need to know. Your finance horoscope. The moon's last visit to your financial sector while Pluto is in direct motion here is a chance to check in with money matters while the focus is still on the road ahead. While Pluto is slowing to a crawl and is barely moving, there will be time to move into review mode once he turns retrograde next week. As always, when the moon is here, listen to your financial instincts, but without overthinking things. Social life today. Not everything in your private life is running as well as you would like. Friends and family have their own wishes and goals, and are not bound to show consideration to you. Even though it's tough, accept that some situations will not run according to plan. Try to change your perspective and understand others' points of view. This is the best strategy at present. Your dating horoscope. You have to look at the big picture and the little details at the same time, and while that may make your head spin a little, you should be able to keep it all in perspective and move in the right direction. Flirting tips. If you are longing for love and the feeling of security this brings, don't always pursue it with such vigor or be overly concerned if a love you want isn't always available. You can get what you want by taking your time, being a little more relaxed and calm. A brand new outlook brings with it the promise of success. Lucky numbers 4, 7, 25, 28, 48. Your well-being horoscope. Sagittarius is always ready to try something or someone new. You find it easier to say yes than no. You are responsible for what you bring into your life, and consequences are very real. Likewise, we are responsible to our bodies. What we eat is going to stick with us. You will feel what you let into your body for much longer than the time it takes to ingest it. Pay special attention to this process and learn the benefits of saying no. Your daily numeroscope. Did you know that in shamanism, the dove is associated with your life path number? This is because you have an incredible gift for bringing peace and harmony to even the most troubled situation. You accomplish this by helping others to see that there is a positive side to everything in life, and that it's important that they don't take things too seriously. You bring others laughter and joy by just being in the room. Spread some of this on your very own day. Daily Planetary Overview. The vibe is grounded, but you could also feel ready to impose some structure on your home and lifestyle. If you've been putting off chores or home improvement tasks, today is the day to take care of such business. The energy here can sometimes make us a little tightly wound, so remember to stretch and focus on your breath if you feel the tension rising. On a personal note, now would be a good time to set some boundaries with people who don't always stay in their lane. If you need time for yourself or want others to mind their own business, say so. While the day should go by fairly predictably, the evening promises to be more exciting. The moon forms a supportive trine to wild card Uranus, which could shake things up a bit. You might receive a surprise gift, find the perfect wallet, or come into some money you weren't anticipating. To help facilitate this cycle of unexpected good luck, try to do something nice for someone you care about. Just be sure to check your energy level and continue your self-care routine, because Mars in Pisces activates the moon, which can make you feel exhausted and temperamental. Sky for today. In the morning, the moon sextiles Mars in Pisces. The Capricorn moon motivates us to consider our legacy, and as it links up with Mars, we become aware that we can achieve our goals without needing our victories to come at another's expense. Today, the greatest rewards are reaped by inspiring those around us with our vision. By communicating practically, we generate the excitement necessary to win over hearts and minds. After nightfall, the Capricorn moon squares off with Chiron in Aries, provoking sensitivities. Our mood is self-conscious and self-deprecating. Despite our best efforts, we feel like we aren't making headway. Worse, we perceive ourselves as unworthy of success. This belief that we are lesser likely has its roots in our youth. Our family environment might have been stern and unsupportive, encouraging us to take the familiar and predictable route instead of cheering our independence. Over time, we've become reticent to try new things, yet when we follow the traditional path, we are equally disheartened. At this juncture, we may be trying to impress the voice of our inner elder. Turning our attention to our inner child reveals it is they who hold the keys to our hidden strengths. We may be literally isolated from loved ones, or otherwise feel there is an emotional wall preventing others from seeing or hearing us. This influence will pass relatively quickly. In the meantime, we might brainstorm ways to better connect with our own inner authority. What steps could we take to embrace our capabilities and competency? The moon then enters a voidtive course lasting until tonight. Avoid starting projects and let the natural flow of the day take its course.